Good Wednesday afternoon, everyone. Meteorologist Dana Melancon with you here at Southeast Texas Express, your Roku access for weather in Southeast Texas, Southwest Louisiana, and of course, focusing our efforts this last week or so on Hurricane Milton. But let's briefly touch base on the beautiful weather that we're seeing here. By the way, we're broadcasting to you live from our weather studio right here at Christus, Southeast Texas, next door to Christus St. Elizabeth Hospital in Beaumont. We're westward from the studio vantage point, East Tex Freeway, no problems, clear skies. We are looking at, let's take a look at the hospital tower. Camera will still show the same as far as the clear skies. A little bit of a breeze blowing. It's not much, but we are seeing a little bit of a breeze. So, and then our final camera shows the helipad that's out. And man, clear skies, right? We've seen the airship come in a couple of times, but for the most part, it is quiet now. We're at 85 degrees. Skies are clear. Look at our humidity reading, 40%. Wow. Feels great. And again, barely any winds right now. Northeast has seemed to be the norm, it's either the last couple of weeks at 1 mile per hour. Plenty of sunshine in store for us again tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. We'll be in the upper 80s, start off low and mid 60s the next several mornings. Let's briefly look at our regional satellite imagery. Of course, high pressure keeping things nice here. The problem is and you can see the outer most cloud bands with Hurricane Milton, and same goes for our regional satellite imagery. You can see some of the rain that's moving in to, at this point, Tallahassee. Let's switch over. This is our X-rad Doppler radar, which if you're watching on your Roku streaming television at home, this is what you're going to be seeing, because we're pivoting the view from not only our area, which is here, but we also shift to Florida and are taking a look at, obviously, the incidences that are going on there. Tampa to Sarasota, obviously awaiting a landfall for Hurricane Milton. Major storm late tonight, wee hours of the morning tomorrow morning. So let's, again, we're at 85. The Jack Brooks Airport also at 85. 80 right now in Orange with sunny skies. Not sure if we've got a little rain shower going on in Jasper and Fort Polk. Could that be the case? We'll check it out for you. Houston at 87. Milton, obviously the big story for us. And let's take a look at, these are the latest stats for Hurricane Milton. It is at a Category 4 hurricane right now at 130 mile an hour winds, 26.3 north, 84.0 west. Again, 130 mile per hour winds and moving north-northeast, 16 miles per hour. Makes it moving onshore late tonight, early tomorrow morning, right around Sarasota, Florida, and still remaining a hurricane status and across the entire state. That's not as big of a coverage, obviously, as we're used to in Texas, nevertheless. In fact, tropical storm force winds will be felt everywhere in Florida as we progress. Here's where the hurricane warning is in store. You can see from Cape Coral all the way to well north of Tampa. Tropical storm warnings around the Big Bend of Florida Panhandle and then down around the Keys. Also on the Atlantic side of Florida, also seeing those tropical storm warnings that are in effect. We've got our satellite imagery for Hurricane Milton, and what an impressive textbook hurricane. You would rather see this well off into the Atlantic, obviously, or well into the Gulf. But again, this close to the coast of Florida spells not good news at all. And let me switch over, although this is an extremely impressive view, let me switch over and show you, these are the winds for Hurricane Milton. And this is what I was telling you, that at one point, just about all of Florida will be experiencing at least tropical storm force winds. The outer rings that you can see here, that's the area that will cover tropical storm force winds. These are hurricane force winds, and then right here will be major hurricane force winds that again come through, stay, and even in the major category through areas around Tampa before exiting Orlando. Our weather, again, looks to be A-OK with the front pushing through a couple of days ago and, again, clearing things out for high pressure to keep us really, really nice. And that high will stay in effect. By this evening or into the overnight hours, it sort of retracts to the north and east, but still giving us the ample stable air, or stability in place, that makes things really nice. Yesterday peaked at 93, 69 the overnight low. And again, let me switch off real quick. Obviously, we're going to be getting some extremely have beautiful weather here. But this is what I wanted to show you. We have this is a live cameras that are over in Florida. And wow, I mean, just most of these are frozen right now. I don't see any movement in these, but nevertheless, we did have this going for you. You can pretty much see and get the feel of just how things are going to be taking shape in and around Florida during the next at least 6 to 8 hours. So again, let me get myself back on. And if you are on with me right now on Facebook or on YouTube, our YouTube channel, you can certainly join me and let me know where you're watching the broadcast from, and let me know how the weather's faring for you. I probably already know how the weather's faring for you. And it is really, really nice. I do want to let you know that I'm going to try to do a few of these live updates just so that you can interact with me. As the evening progresses, I might take a couple of hours off and then return to give you some pretty good shots, just like this one here of Florida as the storm makes its way a little closer. Maybe be able to answer some questions. I'm going to try to get some of those live cams back up and running for you, and just a way to keep track of things that are going on. Let's see, we say good afternoon to Alan Flanagan. He's joining us from Exxon. Don't get in trouble watching us at the plant. Although I'm sure in this instance, Alan, it's probably not a problem at all. I'm sure we've got a lot. I know that that we have, my daughter has some family there that she's extremely concerned about, and rightfully so. And so I'm trying to keep her updated, as well as you guys too. And some of you are at the plants. So I do welcome you to join me. So Alan, please spread the word, Alan, about us covering, doing these weather broadcasts live, and we'll continue to do a few more of them. So look for, set the notification bell to all, okay? And that way, whenever we do come in to do one of these a little later on this afternoon, it'll trigger you to tune in to the broadcast. So thanks, Alan, and thank you for joining me here at Southeast Texas Express. Again, we're going to be coming to you live a little bit later on to update you on the latest incidences and Hurricane Milton in Florida as it progresses during the evening hours. Please like and follow the Facebook page and encourage your friends to do so as well. And in the event that we get together, we'll be able to, again, touch base and try to get as many people covered as far as the goings on Hurricane Milton and other weather across Southeast Texas. Thanks so much for letting me join you this afternoon.